Attorneys for UDeCOTT are alleging that Commissioner in the Commission of Inquiry into the Construction Sector, Kenneth Serju, not only insulted them when they sought information on his connections with NH International in relation to the Cleaver Heights project, but also threatened them. Attorneys for the State Corporation, led by Queen's Counsel Andrew Goddard, began arguments before Madam Justice Miradina Mora in the Hall of Justice on the allegation of bias on the part of the commissioners. UDeCOTT's attorneys are arguing that because of this bias, the report by Chairman Professor John Off should not be submitted to His Excellency President George Maxwell Richards. On day one of his arguments, Queen's Counsel Goddard is alluding to a cover-up on the part of the commissioners to hide Serju's ties with NH International and the Cleaver Heights project. According to Goddard, the Cleaver Heights project was always part of the terms of reference for the Commission to examine and report on, and Commissioner Serju should have disclosed to all parties involved in the inquiry that his company KS&P had been hired by NH International to do work on the Cleaver Heights project. Instead, according to Goddard, when attorneys for UDeCOTT raised queries about Serju's ties to the project on March 23, 2009, they initially did not receive a response. Queen's Counsel Goddard further argued that in August, when Serju responded, he sought to insult the attorneys, accusing them of paranoia, all the while knowing that KS&P was back at the Cleaver Heights project on the invitation of NH International, examining the retaining walls. UDeCOTT's attorneys also allege that another letter from Serju sought to instill fear when he threatened them to withdraw their letter or face further action. According to him, commissioners acted with impunity and sought to say anything they wished, insulting and denigrating UDeCOTT with the belief that they would not have to answer to anyone. The attorney also argues that Chairman Professor John Off treated UDeCOTT differently when the company asked for information in relation to Serju and Cleaver Heights, and also made serious errors in his sworn affidavit on his recollection of the events which occurred. The matter will continue, with attorneys for UDeCOTT presenting video evidence as they argue bias towards UDeCOTT's Executive Chairman Calder Hart while being cross-examined by the commissioners. For CNC3, I'm Melissa Williams.